everyone, so we're about to head off to the Stafford County Showground to the British Mini Club show, which is the first show of the year. My partner Ben's never been before, so it'll be quite exciting to take him as he's actually got a classic, and I find this show is focused mainly around classic owners. There is SCP Automotive and SMPS, which of course cater to the newer generations of minis. So it'll be interesting to see, of course, what stock they've got on offer, and it's good to see them there at the show as well. So first things first, we had to remember our tickets, which of course we purchased online in advance. They've been sent in the post in plenty of time. You can pay on the door, but it is slightly cheaper if you do it online in advance. So you just get a ticket, looks just like this here, and then you just hand that in to them when you arrive. So we'll get on our way. To get in. What happens is, because people are queuing to get in, normal everyday traffic that is just going about gets stuck in with the British Mini Club show traffic. So we're just coming up to the Stafford County Showground side, and it just says 800 yards ahead. So I'll show you when we get in there. So when you arrive at the show, you'll be shown in by some marshals in the car park, and they'll show you where to park. There is a mini parking section, as you'll see, full of lovely minis, and then you've got a non-mini section for all the other people coming to the show. So it's always worth having a look around the car park at these kind of shows, especially the British Mini Club, as you see lots of different generations of minis, and it's always good to see what's on show. I have left a lot of the footage of the car park till right at the end of the video, as I'm sure you just want to get in and see what's in the actual event itself. So as you head your way through the car park and have a look at the fabulous minis that people have decided to drive to the event, you will see some hot drinks and hot food stands just outside the entrance to the show, along with the for sale display for the minis. So that's a section where you can display your mini if it's for sale. Then as you head into the entrance, if you haven't got a ticket, it's cash only. If you have got a ticket, of course, that had already been posted beforehand, then you can just simply give it to the people at the entrance, and they'll be able to send you on your way in. If you want to come back out, go to your car and get something, then they'll just pop a stamp on your hand, and then you can simply walk back in. You'll see there's a separate entrance for people that have already been in and out of the show, maybe to get food or anything like that. There is, of course, a cafe on site, and there is a bar upstairs as well. This was the 24th year of Mini Fair run by British Mini Club, and this year certainly didn't disappoint. So we've got over 100 traders and mini jumblers in attendance. You'll know what I mean by that later on in the video. So trading wise, you have a lot of offers on the day for the event. You've got Mini Sport Limited, which sponsor the event. So they have a great big stand. You have a lot of other traders, including clothing, mini accessories, earrings for example by Craft Even. You have interiors and retrim specialists such as Optimize Automotive, who we mentioned in another YouTube video. You've also got a big favourite of ours, Old School Minis. Really would recommend them. Great set of guys, always helpful regarding a classic mini. Footman James have a stand representing classic car insurance. You've also got a lot of traders not only selling mini parts but other classic car model parts. Because you can never have enough car cleaning products, you've got Auto Glim. You've also got a few conversions, including these electric mini. Then for the newer generation of minis, we had a few traders, and they included SCP Automotive, who also had their brand new wrapped 2 minis that were done by their sister company Onyx Tintin, who do wraps and tints. Then head over to the lovely SMPS stand. They are usually there every year. Got Emma's lovely R56 JCW. We've got SMPS own Challenge 210. And then we've also got Dan's Challenge 210. Of course, looks a little bit different from a Challenge 210 as he's got modifications regarding the wrap, performance and interior wise as well. Then you'll see Emma give us a wave as she was helping out on the stand. And here is some of the lovely products that are on display by SMPS. Then as we head over to Lowen, you'll see they've got 2 of their demo road cars on display, one being Penny, which is their R56 Cooper S in pepper white, and then they've also got Dory, which is their F56. Now this section of the hall was designated to the mini jumblers, which you'll know what I mean when I say that, so it's almost like a jumble style. Now this ranges from accessories like mugs, brochures, badges, miniature cars, to of course car parts. Now if you venture upstairs to the balcony, you'll see the club stands, and we've got an array of minis on display. The theme of course was garage. Hopefully you can guess that. With the club stands, they were limited to 3 cars per club stand, but as you can see, there's a range of ages and models, unless of course you're looking at the Y register or the O2S register, when it was just purely that model of course. Also upstairs you had the remote car section, and you also had the cafe and bar, so you could grab a drink, some food, somewhere to sit down. Then we headed back downstairs to have a look at the minis in the show and shine section. As you'll see, there's some really nice minis on display. There's Tweed Beans F56, which is on bags. We've got a really lovely wrapped coupe, which I have seen before at Minis and Milkshakes. You'll see a lot of the minis have won awards before or been previously in the show and shine for British Mini Club, so it does tend to attract both regulars and newcomers as well. Saw this lovely mini at Mini in the Park. So just an insight into the show and shine. If you do decide to put your car on the show and shine, you have to get there nice and early to get the car inside, of course, as it is an indoor event. And then when they are doing the show and shine for the modern minis, they'll let everyone know over the speakerphone. You head over to Mini, a judge will come over, ask you a couple of questions about your car, and of course have a look round and do some judging. Then the winners are announced right at the end of the show. I did spot some of the regular minis that know from Meet's previous British Mini Club shows. This particular chop top mini you'll recognise from a previous YouTube video. Then in the Ultimate Modified Mini section, we have some really fancy minis modified. You'll see a lot of these are classics, and they certainly drew a lot of attention at the show. Then we move over to the Pride of Ownership display, and as you'll see, we've got some really lovely classic minis on display. Then this is on the VIP red carpet. You've got some really great examples of minis here. A lot of these, if you've been to previous British Mini Club shows before, have won awards, and not only that, but they have got some very shiny paintwork showing off in these videos. We've also got the mini concours, which you'll see a bit of judging going on in these videos on these particular lovely examples. I didn't quite catch it, but at the start of the mini fair they do mini reveals where they pull the covers off to fully restored minis being displayed to the public for the first time. Then around about midday, just after lunch, there is the charity auction to raise money for the chosen charity, which is motor neuron disease. So I definitely recommend attending, get yourself a ticket. The next one will be January 2024. Of course, they do shows throughout the year, but not indoors. And then you can also take your lovely doggy, as you can see all these dogs enjoying themselves. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel for future videos, and please feel free to share any of these videos on social media channels. Thank you so much. Can I just say, trying to get video footage in a classic Mini is like the worst thing ever because it's so noisy and it's so shaky.